Shame is one of the most powerful emotions a human being can experience. Unlike guilt, which tells us that we have done something wrong, shame tells us that we are something wrong. That distinction may seem small, but it changes everything. Guilt focuses on actions. Shame attacks identity. A person who feels guilty may think, I made a mistake. A person who feels shame may think, I am a mistake. The surprising truth is that nobody is born with shame. Babies do not worry about appearance, social status, or whether they are good enough. These ideas develop over time through experience, culture, and social learning. As children, we begin absorbing messages from the world around us. We learn what is praised. We learn what is criticized. We learn what is considered acceptable and what is considered unacceptable. Sometimes these lessons are helpful. Sometimes they create invisible wounds. A careless comment about appearance. A comparison to someone else. A moment of rejection. An embarrassing experience. These events may seem small at the time, but the mind often remembers them. Over years and decades, repeated experiences can form beliefs. I am not attractive enough. I am not talented enough. I am not worthy enough. The danger is that beliefs can begin to feel like facts. The mind stops questioning them. Instead, it searches for evidence to support them. This is how shame becomes self-reinforcing. People hide parts of themselves because they fear judgment. They avoid opportunities because they fear failure. They silence their creativity because they fear criticism. The very things that could help them grow become the things they avoid. Yet shame loses much of its power when it is examined. Psychologists have found that awareness and self-compassion can weaken shame's influence. When we recognize that our beliefs were learned rather than born, we begin to see that they can also be changed. Art often plays a role in this process. A photograph, a painting, a story, or a piece of music can reveal experiences we thought were uniquely ours. Suddenly we realize that others share similar fears, doubts, and struggles. The feeling of isolation begins to fade. This is why authentic art can be so healing. It reminds us that being imperfect is part of being human. No life is free from mistakes. No person is free from insecurity. No journey is free from struggle. The next time you notice a critical voice inside your mind, pause for a moment. Ask where that voice came from. Ask whether it reflects truth or simply an old belief that has been repeated too many times. You may discover that shame is not a permanent part of who you are. It is a story you learned. And like any story, it can be rewritten. The moment you begin rewriting it, you begin reclaiming your freedom.